new user registration page. I'm going to see discuss about the new registration page, and here is your solution explorer, and this icon is to tag it. Now I got my new login page, so I'm going to design like this. This is the designing area, so this is the one, so I'm going to design it now. So the query, I'm going to write the query for this. So this is the login table query. Already I think the table is created. Already the table is created, login table. So it's not one, this is the one. So already the login table is created. So I need the name, username, password, date of birth, security question and security answer. So I need 6 controls, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let me go back here. So I'll go back here. I'll take my labels. I put it here. So I'll change this one as name. I'll change the font. Let me check it out. What is the design? What is the font I've used? Yes, the same font, so no problem. Let me go back here. So I don't want to change it. Copy, paste it here. Control C, Control V. Control C, select it. Control C, Control V. Okay. So Control C, Control V, because 6 things we need it. So I got this one. Okay, here name, and I want the username, right? Over here I got username, and I need the password to log in. And over here, so this user is nothing but this particular user. So I'm trying to create it. Once a new user form, it's going to the new user login, and here is the design window. I need here date of birth. Over here it's security question. Over here I want a security answer. I got security question, security answer. I saved it. Now I need a text box. So I grab and put a text box here. The text box name is, right click. The text box name is txt underscore name. I got another text box. I got another text box. Control C, Control V. Now you got your username, txt underscore username, txt underscore password. Now I need a combo like daytime control, daytime picker. I got my daytime picker here, and I need the combo box for security question. This is my security question. So I'm trying to add the security questions. These are the samples. Best person in your life, favorite place and favorite hero. So I got this control. Right click, properties, and over here items, collections. Paste it here. I got my security question. I need a security answer. Copy it here. It's txt underscore security answer. I need 2 buttons. One, the other one. This one is cancel button, and this one is submit button. I got 2 buttons ready. Okay. Apart from that, like this is a window, I want a background color. Properties, background image. So let me go back here. I'll put my image. Since the background is not good, I'll select this control, right click, properties, back color, I made as transparent. So right click, properties, I made as transparent. Now the controls are ready. Now I want the heading font as new user page. I saved it. I got my new user page ready. Now, this is the one where I'm going to write the code to give the data, and once if you click submit button, it should get inserted. Now, as usual, I need the connection string, which I am taking it from login page. I have to add the namespace here. So if you couldn't understand, see my previous video to understand how the login page is created. And the SQL connection, I put my SQL connection here. Now, I'm going to write the piece of code to open the connection. So, connection dot open SQL command, and to create a SQL command, cmd is equal to new SQL command off. So now I'm going to insert the data. So I've already written the query for that. Insert into login table values. I need a control. What is the name of the control? tst underscore name. I put as txt underscore name, and this one txt underscore username, txt underscore username, and this one is txt underscore password, txt underscore password. And for converting this one, date of birth, and to convert, I need something to be done. String date of birth is equal to access this one, we need the library for this. The libraries are available in this URL, wikidigi.com, findAProject.net, passport status tracking system libraries. Over here, on clicking this link, you'll be getting this library. You want to download this DLL, or it is made as zip file here. You can download the zip file or DLL here. Okay, so already I got the DLL here. Okay, so I'm going to use that one. This is the DLL, I'm going to use it. Already I downloaded it. So, go here, references, right click, add reference. Once if you click the add reference, you'll get this window. Okay, so I'm going to click the browse. You can browse it, and you can go, you can access that particular library which you have added in your project. So this is the one I downloaded from this particular URL. This is a DLL file. You click this one, this is the one you can download from here. Okay, so I selected it, add. You're able to see it, it's add. And you want to click OK. The library is added. The library is added. Now, what you have to do is like using Wikiteki. The URL, the library name is Wikiteki. Over here, it's Wikiteki. I'm using that one. So Wikiteki dot user details dot get date. Now you can specify the date which I have collected from here. So date time picker 1, copy it. So date time picker 1 dot value dot to string. I got my data now. I don't want this one. Dot value. Now what I'm trying to do is like I'm going to insert the data. Okay, this is the query. Before that, I need to change it, right? So the date of birth over here, and you got your security question, right? So it's combo box security question. Copy it, go here, paste it here, and afterwards the text box security answer. Okay, so this is the query, I'm going to use it. So I made a single line, just note it down the query. I made a single line. Okay, so I made as a single line. Copy it over here, what you have to do is like you can paste it here. Okay, now comma, in which connection you are going to establish it? You have to give this one. So I got my command. So let me tell you what I have done. So I have given the query, and in the last I put a semicolon here, comma connection. So I am trying to tell you like this command is executed in this connection. Okay, now int success status is equal to command dot execute non-query. What this one will do is like it will try to execute. It will try to execute this command. If it is success, either this query will return whether the above this code, this line will return whether the above code returns success 1 or failure 0. If status is greater than 0, that is 1, provide a message box that show as user added successfully. Else problem in data insertion. That's it. The code is ready. Over here I missed the semicolon. Okay, so I'm going to build it. Now at the end we need to close the connection. So connection dot close. That's it. So I'm going to build it. Yes, it succeeded. The build is succeeded. Okay, so I'm going to click start. My login table is ready. So I inserted Venkat. I will disable my antivirus for time being. What I am trying to do is like so this is the one. So my user is Venkat login and the password is this one. So click submit. I'm waiting valid login. I'm going to create a new user. Okay, so I'm clicking it here. I got this window. So Krish. I'm giving it as the same user. Krish. What is the security best person in your life? Venkat. So what is the date of birth? I can specify the date of birth as some date. Once if I click submit, yes, the data is inserted, user data added successfully. So this module is ready to go. Okay. Now, oh, I didn't write the code for the cancel button. Let me write it. And over here, we give the select star from login table here. Let me check it out. The data is there or not, because I need to select the database. Yes, correct. The data is inserted. Okay, so they're ready. Now, what I'm trying to do is like for the cancel button, like, I'll redirect the page. I'll redirect the page over here to login page. So login page. Let's move. So if you click cancel button, it should go to the login page. Login is equal to new login page. I'm going to build it. I'm clicking start button. I click new user. Yes, it's good. Now you are able to see it here. I want, once if you click it, I want this window should be in the center. I don't want here, it should be in the center. What I can do is like I made this right click the form, right click, properties, startup position, make it as center screen for the form. Okay, now build it, start. Let me see. Yes, it's in the center screen. That looks good. Now what I'm trying to do is like we'll move on to how we can create the new form, like a passport registration form. So the next one which we missed out is applying the passport. Let's see how we can apply the passport now. Apply passport. So let's move on to the screen apply passport. So this is the design I'm going to make it out. This is the design I'm going to make it out. So let's start it. Apply passport. So click this project, right click, add new item. So I'm going to add a new item here to apply for a passport. So once if I click it, I got this window, apply passport. So I got this window. So these are the controls I'm trying to make it out. The first name, the surname, the father name, email, date of birth, address, district, state, gender, photo, passport reference number and passport status. These are the things I'm going to do it. So I'm going to create a table with this field. Yes, you're able to see the passport details table is created, and I need the first name. This is an identity column and auto generated data. So I don't want to generate anything, it's automatically generated. Now I'm trying to make it out like the first name. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm trying to add another one like a passport login details. Okay, so thing is like I'm trying to create the passport details of that user, and apart from this the user can log in to see the status. So I'm creating the login username and password for the user. Let's go. So these are the fields I'm going to create it. So I need first name and last name. So I need to go for the labels. I'll create the label 1, first name, surname, email, date of birth, address, district, state, gender, photograph. Now this is your first name, it's surname, email, date of birth, address, district, state, gender, photo. These are the fields available. Now I want the text box. I need one text box for the first name, and another text box for the surname, email, address, district, state, and another one, photo and photo name. Now I need the combo box for gender. Right click properties. I'm giving it as a collection. I'll go to the collection or items. Yes, items, male, female, transgender. So 3 things I've added. Right click, properties, collection. I've added this one. Now I need to go for datetime picker. So add this one in the datetime picker. I added it. Now I need a picture box. So I'll go here. I'll try to grab a picture box here because I need to load the photo of the user. So I need a panel. So I'll put a panel here. So I'll put a panel. I'll put all the controls into the panel. No need of panel, leave it because it's a big problem for me. We can grab like this, we can put like this, and you can put the panel here, controls here. Now, yes, I can grab the panel, I can put it here. I need another panel, you can have a panel. So it's advisable to put a panel and afterwards you can create the controls and everything, it's advisable. Since I forgot it, I put it here now. I save it here. Now, yeah, we are okay with the things. Now, I need another label. So for creating the username, for creating the password, and here is the security question, and here is the security answer. So over here, so username, password, and over here security question, and it's a security answer. And here is the text boxes, I need it. So I'll click the text box. I've created a text box here. Over here I got the text boxes. Now I need the combo box. I'll grab the combo box and put it here. I got my combo box and I got the security answer here. Now I need 2 buttons, submit and cancel. So I'll have my submit button here and a cancel button here. Right click properties, you can give it a submit, and over here you need the cancel button. Here is the cancel button. So I got the buttons here. Let's color the things. Like I'll change this background to select the form. Right click properties. So over here I can have a blackish. No, it's not good. So I'll make it as whitish one. Now let's color the panel with the pictures. Right click properties. I can have a background image as this color, and you are able to see. To right click properties, change it as transparent, web transparent. over here right click properties, over here web transparent, yes. Now let's have a background color for this particular panel. Right click properties, background image, and make it as this color. Right click properties, you are able to change it as transparent, let's have this one a bit more colored. Right click properties and make it as a red color. No, it's not good. This color, yes. The submit button and a cancel button. Yes, the design is ready. Now, so what I'm trying to do is like I'll try to put this one, apply for the passport, right? So apply passport page by the admin user. Yes, the form is ready. Now on clicking the submit button, all the data should get inserted. So that's the query you had, right? Let's move on. The name of the controls, right click properties, it's a text box 1, right? No, I don't want that, it's text box 1. Let me change it out. I'm not sure whether I've created this table. So I'm creating the table passport details with this one. It's already created, I know it. And the passport login details to store this information, the username, password. So let me off the internet connection. Security question, security password. Okay, these are the thing is for this particular area, this table is created. So I am executing this one. The table is created. Let me check it out. Yes, 3 tables, 1, 2, 3. Yes, it's created. Now let's move on. So this particular table got a reference with the passport details ID. This one. So these are all. This is called a primary key, and this one is a foreign key. And this is a reference number I need to generate, and this is the status of the passport. Over here, on clicking the submit button, I need to write a small piece of code to insert the data. Since I'm looking for the passport reference number, so integer passport ref number is equal to random of 1, 20,000. So I'll be getting a random value of a random of 1, 20,000. I have as 2,000. I think I need to create random r is equal to new random of this one r dot next. Probably this may work. Yes, it's got. So I created a random number which is considered as a reference number, and the starting value of the number is 1 and the ending value is 2000. So between that the value will be generated. And over here, so this one is ready. Passport status, so string passport status as once it is initiated, it's a pending status. Once if it is approved, it's upload status. The user can collect the passport. Now I'm going to insert the data. So this is the query I'm going to create to insert the data. Over here, insert into passport details. First name, surname, email, date of birth, address, district, state, gender, everything is here. So this is the query. The first one is a text first name. This is the query. So text first name. So the text box name should be text first name and text surname, text underscore email, date of birth. So I need to calculate the date of birth. So properties, date time picker. So I need to calculate the date of birth. So I need to add the library using wiki-tiki. Now string date of birth is equal to wiki-tiki dot user details dot get date. Over here the date time picker dot value. Okay, so I got my date of birth ready. Text address. So over here text underscore address, text underscore district, text underscore district. It should be text underscore state, txt underscore state. This is referred to as naming convention. It's a standard format of writing a piece of code. So combo box gender. This is how we have to name it. It's a standard format we have to follow while writing the coding. So text photo name. I'll have a browse button. I'll have my browse button like this. So this button will grab the files and it will store it. Okay, so it will be displayed here now. So I'll show you the functionality over here. You are able to see it here. So what I'm trying to do is like I'm opening the file dialog. So I got my open file dialog here. You'll be having open file dialog here. So open file dialog. You are able to see it here. Grab it and put it. You'll be getting the code here. So I'm writing the piece of code to open the file dialog and filtering what are the things I want, the images, and afterwards open file dialog show dialog equal to dialog OK. Once if you click it, automatically it will grab the images and it will load it. Let me copy this code. I'll write it here. So this is the code. Open file dialog filter image filters. What are the filters I want? So let me run this code so that you will understand what's happening. Meantime, like this is my login page. I'm clicking submit button. My login page. If it is a valid user, valid login, go to this apply passport page. So that's the code I'm going to write. So copy the class, login page, submit button. If the user is valid, apply passport form is equal to new apply passport form dot show. That's it. Okay, so once if it is a valid user, automatically he can log in. Let's see how it works. You're able to see it here. I got this one. So what is the user? Krish. Go here, Krish, submit, valid login, yes, it's coming here. Now I'm clicking the browse button. You're able to see it here, the image files, it's filtering, image file, JPG, everything is here. So this is the open file dialog box. Over here, I can show you, this is the one, image file, JPG, JPEG, GIF and BMP. You are able to see it here, you are able to see those things here. And the open file dialog will open the file dialog window. If I am clipping an image and click OK, automatically what it should do, grab the file name and put it in the picture box. So this is my picture box, put it in the picture box. And afterwards, take the file name and display in the text box. Okay, and apart from that, save that file into the computer with the text first name and surname. So it should be stored somewhere here. I got my property windows. Let me show you that one. Okay, so anyway, like this is a small piece of code I've written. Okay, now I'm going to browse. I got my images here, so I'll grab it here and put it here. I got an image. This is the user. You're able to see the user here, and you're able to see Venkat.jpg, the name of the file is recorded here. Okay, so this is a piece of code, it will do this functionality. Okay, so on clicking this one, open the file dialog with the filter here. This is the first line of code, and if I'm clicking OK, automatically the picture which I selected, the picture selected in this open file dialog should be placed in this picture box 1. And afterwards, the text photo name, take the file name and display here. And I'm trying to save this one, the image, in the format of JPG. Let me show you. You are able to see here is the path of the project. Over here, bin, debug, you're able to see the image here. Okay, what I'm trying to do is like, I'll go here, I'll write the piece of code now to insert the data. Okay, so for text first name and surname it's taking. Let me show you how it works. Once if I click it, so I give my fresh. Now I'm giving Venkat as first name and Jayak as surname. Click the browse button, click this one, you got your text first name, your text surname is added Venkat-Jayaka.jpg. Okay, it should be the file. I'll go here to see whether it's there. Yes, over here. So the name of the file, this one, is now created, Venkat-Jayaka with -.jpg, which I have written the code, first name -surname.jpg. So this code is ready. Now let's move on to insert the data. So on clicking submit button, I need to insert the data. I'll go here, and this is a piece of code I've written. Now let's move on. So this is a query I've written: insert into passport details, first name, surname, email, date of birth, address, district, everything. Values, these are the values. So text first name will go to this first name, text surname will go to surname, email will go to email, date of birth will go to date of birth, address will go to this one, district will go to this one, state, gender, photo, the passport reference number, and the the pending one. So passport reference number, in the sense this is the one, passport reference number, copy it. I need the passport reference number here, and the status is this one. I can have this one as status. Yes. Let's move on. This is the one. Let's move on. So I'll make it as a single line. I'll make it as a single line. Copy it. So I'm going to write a small piece of code to create the SQL command and everything. I need to open the connection first. So for that I need to copy the code from the previous screens. If you didn't understand the things, see my previous video. So this is my previous screen. So I'll copy this namespace and paste it here. Already there. And I'll connect. I'll take my SQL connection, put it here, and it's connection.open. I'll go and put my connection.open. Now I'm going to write a small piece of code, a SQL command. cmd is equal to new SQL command. Over here, and we give this insert statement, comma, in which connection you are able to make it out. In which connection you are made out. So these things we have to give. So this is the command I'm going to execute. Command.execute non-query. So it's executed if, and instead of this one I'll put it as a int status is equal to if status is equal to 1, passport message box dot show passport details updated successfully, else issue in updating. Okay, so this is the one I have written. So I'm going to build it. Let's see if there is any error. Date of birth is not available. Date of birth, DOB, is not available. Where? Over here. Yes. I think the command is good. Let me check it out. So passport reference number. Passport reference number. Yes, everything looks like it's good. And the value n. Okay, it's good. Now let's move on. I'll click start and I'll give fresh, submit it, valid login. Now I'm going to give Venkat Prabhu. The email is jvprabhu. Now I'm going to give my date of birth and everything. Address from like ABC, John Street, 32 John Street, that's district, New Orleans, California. Gender male. I'm going to give the image. Yes, it's good. Once I'm going to click, I didn't give this one because I didn't write the code for this one. I'm clicking the submit button. Incorrect syntax near. I got a small error. somewhere there is a bug. Okay, let me fix it, no problem, it's not a big deal. Okay, so to resolve this problem, let's have a string query is equal to, I can have this entire piece of code over here as a query, and afterwards I'll pass this query to this command. So we are able to debug and find what is the problem. What is the problem? Let's see. Now I'm going to write it. Start. So I'll give crash submit. Yes, I'll give something here because I have to find out what is the problem. Clicking submit button, I got an error. Over here I'm able to get the query. What is the query? Copy it. I'll go to my SQL window to see what is the problem. Let's see what is the problem. So this is the query. The problem is with the 363 over here I got a single quote, the number. So that should be pending. Before pending, this should be the problem, the single quotes. I'll go back here. I'll try to change it here. The query should be over here. The problem should be here. This is the one. So previously it was like this. I removed this single quotes. That's it. Now let me check it out whether I am able to insert the data. Crash submit A. Check it out. Is there any problem? Yes, it's inserted. Let me go back here to see whether my data is inserted. So file, new, connect it. I'll go to this window. Over here, select star from passport and login details. This is the table. So passport, execute. Yes, this data is inserted. This is how I'm able to insert the data. Now we need to work out on this one. Let's work it out. So the next thing is like over here there is a big issue over here because this ID I need to fetch it. I need to store it here, and afterwards I need to get this username, password and everything to be inserted. So let's move on, like how we can fetch the ID from this table and insert it here and insert all this data so that this form is completing. Okay, let's move on.